What's up, everybody? Blue in the train station on Franklin. Listen, this is a recap on a video I had made. It's called Preachers, Pimps, and Politicians. And people always wonder, like I said before, like whenever a white man wanted some pussy, he would go in the worst black ghettos of America to get it. And where you think light-skinned babies come from today? People talk about black ancestors was raped during slavery. Yeah, but that's true. But up to modern time, how we got light skin? Motherfuckers was selling pussy, real simple. And white men would risk their life and go through the worst black ghettos. And when I mean the worst black ghettos, I mean we had drugs, we had crack, we had heroin, we had PCP, we had angel dust, we had morphine, we had methadone clinics, we had lopsided buildings, abandoned buildings, lopsided sidewalks, rats, roaches, herpes, just bad fucking neighborhoods, bars all over the place. The white men would risk their life and go through the worst black ghettos for some pussy. They would risk their life. And how they used to, before they used to risk their life, they used to go through the preachers. And the preacher, that's how the preacher became a pimp. Because black people and white people always been separated in the sense that black people was in Africa, white people was here in America. And when they went to Africa to get black people, we was at the bottom of the boat and they was at the top of the boat. And then when we was on the plantation, they was in the big house and we was in the outhouse, in the field some fucking way. But after slavery, when black people went their way and white people went their way, they would risk their life and go through the worst black neighborhoods in America. And sometimes what they would do is they would go through the preacher. Because the preacher, that's what black people like to congregate, in the church. And that's what black people congregate today, till this very day. Whenever politicians want the black vote, where do they go? They go to the black churches. Even Bill Clinton go to the black churches when they want the black vote. So what they do, what the white man would do, he could be a doctor, lawyer, or a fucking bum, but with a suit on. But he would go to the pastor, and the pastor would hook him up with Sister So-and-so. And Sister So-and-so would go back to the white man's house, suck his dick, lick his ass, beat him, spank him, all that kinky shit they like. And he would give her some money, and she would take the money back to the pastor. And that's how the pastor became the pimp. Pretty much the way they do today. Like whenever a black person gets shot by the cops, what they do. Everybody go to church and say, let's pray. And then the white man come and say, we need calm, we need civility, we need this to be a civil situation. We're not going to handle it like animals and shit like that. So it's pretty much the same thing today. It's real simple. Whenever the white man wanted some pussy, he would risk his life and go, no, I'm selling to buy one. It's $10. Nothing is free in America except herpes. Oh, but like I'm saying, that's what they did. Whenever white dudes wanted some pussy, they would risk their life and go in the worst black neighborhoods in America. And they would talk to, and the preacher and the pastor is the one that used to hook them up. And that's how the pastor became the pimp. It's real simple. So this video is called Preachers, Politicians, and Pastors. No, Pastors, Politicians, and Preachers. Yes, that's it, right? No, and Pimps. Pimps, Pastors, and Politicians.